when will law of sines solve a triangle? Solve a triangle means give you every angle and every side length on a triangle. Well, here's one of the answers. If you happen to have this angle, this side length, and this angle of a triangle fixed, but you don't know how long this side is, might be longer or shorter, and you don't know how long this side is, and you don't know how long that angle is, you have those totally determined by these three. So notice these two keep popping back to what length they must be, and that determines the side length of these three. So the first answer is, determines the side length of these two. So the first answer is, if you should happen to have angle, side, angle, you're going to use the law of sines to come up with these two side lengths and that angle. And the second option is if you should happen to have, let's see, a side, an angle, and then an angle. So we'll call that SAA. Now notice under this picture, this side length might vary, so it could be longer or shorter, but since this side is fixed, it has to be a certain length so that these all fit. So having, and you can work clockwise or counterclockwise, SAA, side, angle, angle, or if you wanted to, you could think about it in the reverse order. There might be a case where you'd have side, say a side, an angle, and an angle fixed. That would completely determine the triangle using law of sines. So there's one last place where law of sines will apply, and that is the situation where you have, let's say, angle, side. Let me get this straight. Let me start here with this side length. So side, side, and then this angle. So that angle's fixed, that side length is fixed, that side length is fixed. This angle isn't fixed, so I'll put a push pin in there just to give you the idea that that can vary. But this piece right here, I'll rotate it. If this side, by the way, is longer than that side, can you see that this is the only solution? There wouldn't be any solution if you were over here because it would be way too long. So if this side is longer, with the side angle solution, you get a solution. If this side were somehow shorter than this side over here, so for instance, let's just poof, that side's that long. Notice you actually get two solutions. Still the law of sines gets them for you, but this is a solution and that's a solution. Okay. Now, if you're in that very unusual case where this has just the length to get down here, we have exactly one solution. But then there's also a case, actually, where this side is so short that no matter what angle you put here, this angle and that side preclude this side from ever hitting here. Those are 4 cases of side, side, angle. But those are the cases where you're going to use the law of sines to solve a triangle. Now, just a couple of examples that I'd like to give you. So notice here I have a side, then I have an angle and an angle. So this will be the law of sines. That's going to be like that. This one right here, notice what I have is I have angle, side, angle. So that's going to be something I use law of sines for. Here's one where I have, let's see, side, side, angle. So what I know is I know this side length, and then that angle. So that'll be the law of sines. Here's another one, side, side, angle. And here's a last one, side, side, angle. I'll work all those problems in a different video, but I just want you to see the kinds of problems that can be solved using law of sines.